warmest part of the day. Actually, like an hour ago was the warmest part of the day. It just gets colder from here. So please be careful out there. The next few days are going to be brutally cold. So please stay safe. Also, remember that colder, drier air, it's a lot drier. So hydrate, more water, okay? It's going to take more water to keep yourself hydrated, okay? So make sure that you do that, all right? All right, want everyone to be safe. Everything's going to freeze over. So remember that empty step also, okay? All right. I think I heard everybody go, yes. All right. Thank you. Right hand, fist, power. Left hand, fingers together, friendship. Tucking the thumb, humility. And fist goes into the palm. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Good job. I like the bright colors. That's why I wore my red shirt also. Because I was like, today's going to be, yeah. It's too confining, though, for me. All right. That's true. That's true. But everybody's in like shades of gray or dark blue or green, I guess we have also. All right. Wuji position. Feet shoulder, hip distance apart. Slight bend in the knees. Tuck in the tailbone. Head's lifted by the silk thread. Breathing from the belly. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Next, we'll push the hands in front of us. So inhale to the heart. Exhale, push the hands right out in front of us. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, relax the hands down. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Arms over the head next. Inhale to the heart and slowly exhale, hands up over the head. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Arms to the side. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Make sure you're in that Wuji position. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips up. Feel the stretch in the arms. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. One more time to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Arms in the diagonals. Inhale to the heart. Left up, right down. Good posture. Inhale. Right up, left down. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Inhale. One more time each side. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, relax the hands down. Flap the arms like bird wings. Big, deep belly breath in. And long, slow breath out. Inhale. and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And lastly, gathering chi. Big, deep belly breath in and long, slow breath out. Oh, no problem. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And there's our deep breathing exercises. Everybody good? No reason to ever apologize. If the worst thing that happens to me this week is you're late for class, I'm having a good week. All right? So, by the way, my compliments to everybody. This is a hardy group to come out on a morning like this when we know weather's going to be getting bad and getting cold. So, my compliments. It's a very robust group. I like that. Yeah. Yep. So, okay. Warm up exercises next. We'll use those a lot here, right? From the Wuji position, we're going to start with the chin tuck. Float the hands up in front of us, hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and sink the chin down to the chest. You know what? Time out. I'm going to do something a little different here. All right, because you guys feel like you know the warm-ups pretty well, right? So, I mean, I can give you just a little cues. So, this is where I think the real power of Tai Chi comes. And it takes a while to get to this point. Because if you try and teach people how to breathe during exercises, it gets to be too much and it gets to be frustrating for a lot of people. And so even though Tai Chi masters will tell you this, that you work on the physical forms first and then you learn how to breathe with those forms. So I think you guys know the physical forms pretty well. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to start back again with the warm-up exercises and go through the breathing of those exercises. And again, this holds the real power of Tai Chi. We've seen what happens when we meditate and we see tremors go away. We see amazing things happen with people. And so if we mix the breathing with the exercise, we move into what Tai Chi calls moving meditation. A lot of people still refer to it as a moving meditation, sometimes the Chinese dance or Chinese ballet. So I'm going to go through the warm-up exercises because we're all very familiar with that and show you how you breathe for the exercise. Does that sound good? Okay. So from the Wuji position, chin tuck. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, tucking in the chin. Inhale, hands come out, chin gently floats up. Exhale, sink the chin to the chest without leaning forward. Inhale and exhale. All the movements are nice and slow. Inhale and exhale. One more time, we'll inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Next neck exercise. Inhale, two prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, right hand on top. Exhale, left hand, left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Left hand's on top. Exhale, right hand, right shoulder. Right hand, right shoulder, turning the neck. Feel the stretch. Inhale to center. Right hand's on top. And exhale. Make sure you're turning the neck, feeling the stretch. Inhale, back to center. Left hand's on top. And right hand, right shoulder. Exhale. Turn the neck, feel the stretch. Inhale to center. One more time each side. left or right hand's on top. Exhale, left hand, left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Left hand's on top. Exhale, right hand, right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, relax the hands down. Forward shoulder circle, shoulders back and up as we inhale. Forward, down, exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now reverse. Forward and up, inhale. Back, down, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale is through the nose. Exhale is through the mouth. When you first start doing the breathing, think of it linearly. So think of like inhaling through the nose, belly expands, out through the mouth, belly contracts. As you get better with it, in the Chinese, what they call the true embryonic breathing, that you inhale through the nose to the top of the head, down the back into the belly, and then out the chest and through the mouth. Or up the chest and through the mouth would be a good way to look at it. You visualize it going up into your head. So it starts. A lot of things when we do things in Tai Chi, a lot of times we learn things. I call it linearly. That we learn things in a straight line, like we punch out and punch in a straight line. As we get better, we curve things because it has more power in a curve. So the breathing is the same way. When we think about our breathing, we breathe in through the nose to the belly, out through the mouth. But as we get better, it starts to turn, and that's why they call it an embryonic cycle. That we breathe into the top of the head, so you like inhale in and feel like your head is rising from that silk thread. So you inhale to the top of the head, down the back, into the belly, and then out the chest and into the mouth. And as you if you really want to do it right, you have the roof of your mouth and you have your tongue, and you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. And that completes this cycle. You have a governing cycle and a conceptionary cycle, vessel, if you will, cycle vessel. And so the contact point that brings those two together is the tongue on the roof of the mouth, completes that circle. So it actually starts forming a circle around. Does that make sense? Yeah, it gets really deep, but it is quite interesting how way it all works. Yes, exactly. It filters the air. Exactly. Exactly. Our nose has hair in it, and that filters the air. It also, which is important coming up, it also warms the air. So, like you're coughing, sometimes I'm not singling you out. And no, well, you were doing coughing earlier. So sometimes, like if we breathe through our mouth, it kind of makes our chest kind of cold, right? But if you breathe through the nose, it has more space to warm up before it gets into your lungs. And so sometimes that helps, and that's going to be important in the next few days. Hmm. Sure. I wasn't singling you out, so no, not at all. Not at all. They actually did. There's a book out there called Breathe. It's got a yellow cover to it. It came out like 2 or 3 years ago, It's quite an interesting book. It was on an Amazon bestseller list for a while. And in that book, they took the guy who wrote the book and closed off his nasal passages so he could only breathe through his mouth. What he found was it was very uncomfortable. It was started to get hard to sleep, and his health started spiraling down. So, and they did that for 2 weeks. That wouldn't let him breathe through his nose. Then they opened up his nose, and his health started getting better and better and better. So we joke about people who are mouth breathers, oh wow, stay away from him. He's a mouth breather. But there's actually a little bit of proof to that now, that breathing through the nose, out through the mouth is very, very helpful for us. Okay. All right. Gathering chi. You guys know how to breathe on this one, but remember, reaching for infinity. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. There you go. Inhale and exhale, nice and slow. Touching heaven and earth. Inhale to prayer hands. Exhale, left hand up, right hand down. As you exhale, the body kind of relaxes a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Keep looking straight ahead. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, relax the hands down. Carrying the ball side to side. What's interesting on this one is we try and make the inhales equal the exhales. So as you bring the ball over, we're exhaling. We inhale, so it's nice and slow, and then exhale. So what it turns out to be is like we inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4. So you make the inhales equal the exhales. It is the Chinese belief that if we're inhaling longer than we exhale, it turns our body in more yin than yang energy, and if we breathe out more, I believe that's the way we turn the body more yang than yin energy, which kind of corresponds, because you think if you're breathing really fast, what happens? Your body starts to get ramped up and really excited, and if you breathe really slow, the body kind of relaxes down. So it kind of corresponds with logical thinking, which is hard for me. Inhale to your prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, left hand on top. Exhale to the left. Make sure you're in that Wuji position. Inhale the ball over and exhale to the right. Inhale the ball over. Exhale to the left. Make sure you're in that Wuji position. Wide base. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale the ball over, come back to center. Exhale, relax the hands down. Let's do the warm-up standing also, all right? You guys can do this. So, side to side hip exercise. Inhale to prayer hands. Exhale to the right, tap or float, left foot. Inhale through center, exhale to the left, tap or float, right foot. Inhale, that's right, use the chair. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep the upper body nice and straight. Use your chair if you need to. There you go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, relax the hands down. Forward and backward hip exercise. Weight shifts to the right. Inhale, left heel. Use your chair if you need to. Exhale, left toe. Inhale, heel. And exhale on the toe. Inhale. And exhale. Back to center. Other side, weight shifts right or left. Inhale, right heel. Exhale, right toe. Inhale, heel. And exhale, toe. Inhale. And exhale. And back to center. Beautiful. Let's have a seat. We're going to do one exercise from the chair. All right. I want to make sure we're safe on this one. So let's do this one from the chair. Heel kick from the chair. Okay. Hands loosely gripped at the belt line. Okay. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Inhale the leg up. Exhale as we kick out. Pardon me? Oh, left leg. Sorry. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. I always start things out on the left, and I don't know why. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pardon me? No, actually, if I'm working out on my own, I always start out on the left, but I'm mirroring at this point, so I'm used to starting out on the left. That's like when I do the bow, I always look towards the left first and come around to the right, my true left and true right, and not my mirroring left and right. So, but you're right that I'm always right. I'm glad you see that. Yeah, exactly. Good point. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Or ask my wife. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Toe kick next. Inhale. Left foot. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Inhale. Exhale, nice and slow. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and stand back up. Let's do another leg exercise. Good. Actually, it does say you start. There's a general that you start more on the left than you do on the right. But again, I don't know why that is. I've never asked anybody why that is. There's also interesting. There are certain exercises you cross one hand over the other hand, and this may be it. Why you start left, not right. But there are certain exercises you cross left hand over the right or right hand over the left. And according to Chinese tradition, men always use that. This is my true left. Men always cross left hand over the right, and women always use the right hand over the left. And it's a good way to remember that. You guys will love this. Good way to remember that. Women are always right, and men are always left behind. So, but in the Chinese tradition, it has to do with the right and left and menstruation in women. That there's something about a menstruation in women and using that right hand. So that might be because I'm a man, so I was always taught to go left. So that may be part of it. It may have nothing to do with it. I don't know. All right. So we're going to do the bow stance, okay, where we're stepping out empty. This is going to be really important these next few days. So make sure that you step out empty. That way you're not going to slide. So use your chair if you need to, okay? So we inhale as we shift our weight, step out empty. Exhale, shifting the weight forward. Bring that weight forward. Inhale, bring the weight back, and exhale. Other side, we're going to inhale, stepping out empty. Exhale, shift the weight forward, bring the weight forward. Inhale and exhale. Use your chair if you need to. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Try and point your toe, easy for me to say, point your toe forward. Keep your knee lined up with your toe, okay? Did I say a bad word or something? Okay. Pardon me? Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm dyslexic too. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Pardon me? Exhale. Exactly. Weight shift to your right. Step out empty left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Weight shift left. Step out empty right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now pause. Don't move your feet. Don't move. See how close your feet are together? That's why you were trying to struggle with your balance. Inhale back and come back to center. All right, we're going to stop that one there for right now. I don't mean to single you out. Exactly, because yeah, you were struggling with your balance, and if you just widen the feet out, that helps you with your balance. Okay, so not singling you out, but it just made a really good example. So that's beautiful, right? All right, ankle exercises. Weight shift to the right, left foot. Inhale, heel. Exhale, toe. Inhale, nice and slow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Come back to the left. All the weight's left. Right foot. Inhale, heel. Exhale, toe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale one more time. Inhale and exhale. Back to center. Second ankle exercise. Weight shifts right. Left foot. Inhale, little toe. Exhale, big toe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale one more time. Inhale and exhale. And back to center. Weight shift left. Right foot. Inhale, little toe. Exhale, big toe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. And return to center. There you go. That's our warm-up exercise, looking at breathing. It's interesting They say on breathing, if you look at the Chinese word for breathing, it's Wu Qi and Wei Qi, I believe. I may be pronouncing it a little bit wrong, but the Qi, that life energy that's in us, that's also part of the word for breathing. Wei Qi and Wu Qi, inhale, exhale. That Qi, that life energy, is part of the breathing. So it's quite interesting to see how things line up in the Eastern medicine world. Okay? All right. Shake your legs loose. Get yourself a drink of water real quick. Exactly. Exactly. And that's why, especially in the cold weather, it's really important to breathe in through the nose because it moistens the air into your lungs. And it will cause people to cough a lot of times. Sometimes, well, I mean, when you have Parkinson's disease, there's several things that can go on about. So it's not necessarily this, but when breathing in, when warming that air, it moisturizes the air. So and when it gets cold out, like it's going to do, if you breathe in and out through the mouth, it can cause you to cough more because the air in your lungs gets drier and drier. Where breathing through the nose is going to help moisten that air as much as possible. And then when you hydrate, it helps moisten it even more. So that's not the only reason that people cough. Sometimes with Parkinson's, our voice box gets a little strained. All right. So how was that? How did you like doing that breathing and warm-up exercise? Most definitely. Most definitely. And you can start applying that as you do Tai Chi forms, like we're learning Tai Chi for arthritis. So it'd be, you know, again, you learn the physical moves first. If you try and learn breathing and the physical moves all at the same time, I think it gets way too confusing. You're trying to concentrate on several different things and it doesn't work as well. But when that happens, it ends up being like inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And what you find is you'll get into a breathing pattern of think of like a sine wave that inhale, exhale, and it sets a pattern for your Tai Chi and sets a speed. That's a slow speed for your Tai Chi. So I'm not doing inhale, exhale, inhale. Going nice and slow. You inhale and exhale, just like we do at that breathing at the beginning. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And so you take that nice slow breathing pattern, you bring that with the Tai Chi movements, and it starts blending together. And to me, that's where the real power of Tai Chi is. And I find it very relaxing. An example really quick. My family and I, several years ago, around Christmas time, we were going out to visit my brother, and we were driving along the highway in Kentucky. It was morning. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. And I was going to let my daughter drive, but I didn't, thank God. There was a wrong way driver headed right towards me on the highway. And there's a car, like I was behind a car and I came out around them and I was like, wow, I seem to be approaching that car really fast. But it was like the next hill over. And then we got up over the hill and he was coming towards me on my side of the road. And I slowed down, but the car next to me slowed down also. So I couldn't, because I wanted to get behind them if I could, but I couldn't get behind them. So I got really close. My wife told me I got really close. Like I was within like a foot of that car. And as it came past, I slammed on my brakes and locked the wheels up. And he luckily moved to the side of me and went by me. But we were all set for a head-on collision. So I was very Yeah, I didn't do well the rest of the day, but I pulled over to a rest area and I did Tai Chi to relax, and it helped me relax so I could get in and drive again. Because, as I feel like as a driver, it's my responsibility to keep my family safe. So, but that was really scary. I didn't eat lunch that day, nothing. It wasn't until and I even had nightmares about it. So, but I used Tai Chi and I used that breathing to calm me down, and it worked really, really well. And so I think that Tai Chi with breathing can help calm us down too. Okay, that makes sense because we've seen what happens when we meditate, right? And so if you take that um, that experience of meditation and that meditative breathing, and then you combine it with the movements of the body. You're combining the mind and the body together, and it has incredible, incredible power when you do that to it. Okay? Yes, exactly. Exactly. And but it can do that also for you with Parkinson's disease is to not worry about, well, it's going to get colder today. Who cares? I'm going to do Tai Chi. So I'm going to think about my breathing. I'm going to think about all my movements. That's enough to think about. And I'm not going to worry about it getting colder, right? Because can you change it getting colder today? Oh, heck no, right? So, pardon? No, yeah. So, all right. Let's do a leg strengthening exercise, shall we? So, Wuji position, weight shift left, right foot, cat stance. Use your chair if you need to. Tap, right foot to the front, empty, and cat stance. Right foot to the side, empty, and cat stance. And right foot behind us. Plenty of space between the feet. Good job. Keep that body nice and straight. Cat stance. Back to Wuji. Beautiful. Other side. Weight shifts right. Left cat. Left foot to the front, empty. And cat stance. Left foot to the side. Keep all your weight right. And cat stance. Use your chair. Stay safe. Left foot behind us. And cat stance. And back to Wuji. Beautiful. All right, so I want to show you something here, right? So let's do this with me. Weight shift to the left, bending the left knee, right cat stance. Now, tap right toe to the front, empty. Now, set your right foot down and pause right there. That is where your empty stance is. Look down at your feet and memorize where your feet are. That's where your empty stance is, okay? So when it gets really cold outside and everything becomes slick, that's as far as you want to go with your foot. Like when you're walking forward, that's your empty stance. And so from here, you would shift all your weight to that left foot, or I'm sorry, to the right foot, to the right foot, and then step out empty with that left foot. Again, not very far, right? Then shift all your weight to the left foot. Step out empty right foot. And shift all your weight to the right. Get comfortable, all your weight to the right. Step out empty left. Shift weight to the left. So if it was really slick outside, go ahead and relax. If it was really slick outside and it's going to get really slick outside, that's the way you would want to walk to keep yourself safe. It doesn't matter how slow you go. In fact, slower is better. And especially as you're learning that, slower is definitely better. But that's what's going to keep you safe outside and make sure that you don't slide, even on ice. You can walk on ice and slide. And going slow is really, really, really important. In fact, one of my Parkinson's friends, pulled up to a parking lot, and she said it was a sheet of ice. And she pulled up and stopped her car, and she's like, Craig would tell me to go slow. And while she was thinking that, a car pulled up beside her, jumped out of the car, and immediately fell. So she was like, oh, that's why I go slow. So don't rush things, right? You go nice and slow. All right. I'm going like totally different directions today. Was that helpful? Talking about that empty step. Do you want to try that again? Want to give it another shot? Okay. Right. Well, that's the beauty of that empty step. If I'm not stepping on the right thing, I can pick up my foot and move it somewhere else because I don't have any weight on that foot, so I can pick that foot up and do whatever I want with it. That's the beauty. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. That's exactly what you want to do. It's scary, isn't it? But but you did good. You saved yourself because if you would have done that very same thing and stepped like this and put your weight on that foot, all your weight would have been on that foot. That foot would have started sliding and you would have had no chance of recovery. But because you didn't have weight on it, you picked it up and moved it back. It moved it. So you didn't have any weight on it. That's the key right there. That is exactly the key. Exactly. And that's the way I want you to be thinking. Not only when it's really important when it's slick outside, but even with the pavement wet right now, it can be really, really slick outside. Or you get in on a tile floor and it can get really slick, or a concrete floor, those smooth concrete floors or a tile floor, it can get really slick on those floors also because your feet are wet. So you got to be careful with that kind of stuff. Okay. So let's do that again. Weight shift to the left. Cat stance, because we're used to that. And then step out empty and shift all of the weight to the right foot. Now, take that left foot and go nice and slow. You can start with a cat stance and then empty and then shift your weight to it. Nice and slow, right? Don't try and speed things up. Cat stance, empty, shift your weight, nice and slow. Then cat stance, empty, shift your weight. You can see you're not taking really big steps, but everything's nice and safe. Cat stance, empty, shift your weight. Cat stance, empty, and shift your weight. Come back to Wuji position. Good job. You guys that looked really nice. That looked really nice. All right, how'd that feel? Good? Okay. So again, that's going to keep you safe if you just follow that. And you can practice that. Good place to practice, hallways at your houses, right? If you need something to hold on to for balance, hallways, walk down the hallway trying that empty stance like that. Because you're getting your legs stronger when you do that. Because when I shift and put all my weight onto one leg, I'm making that leg stronger. And notice I have a bend in my knee, so I'm not locking the knee out, that the knee stays bent, and I have a wall on either side to hold on to if I need to. And then I shift weight, my knee stays bent, and I have that hallway, those walls to hold on to. Okay? I'm sorry? Yes, we are. Yes. Let's do that. Okay. Any questions on anything we went over? Okay, really? I mean, well, you guys have all been doing Tai Chi long enough that you made that possible, because you guys were doing so good with your physical the physical moves, it was easy to tie the breath onto it. So thank you for being so good at what you do. Um, and there's a lot more about the breath that like when you breathe, you can do pelvic floor breathing. I've talked about it before, like when your belly expands, you let the pelvic floor drop a little bit. And as you contract the belly, the pelvic floor raises a little bit. As that pelvic floor raises, it tightens up our core muscles. It's really good for our backs, and really good for the core. And so when you start breathing and you start using that pelvic floor breathing, it makes your core really strong, which allows you, like if you're doing a punch like the bow stance, as you're breathing out, you're tightening the core. So the energy from the earth comes up and it comes through, it's not jello here anymore. It's nice and solid. So it relays the energy quite solid, right? So it gives you more power. And this is why when you hear a martial artist, when they break a board or bricks or whatever they're doing, usually they breathe out the huh, as they're doing something like that. They go huh, as they break the board. They're tightening their core so they have more energy in their body. So all that starts to tie together. It's quite interesting. It takes a while to learn also. Wow, it's really dark in here today. Yeah, I have that effect on people, don't I? All right, so let's do some meditation. Did I read the elements for beginning meditation last week? Okay, so just I came across something in my research during break, and it had some really good points for meditating. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, here we go. So it had some good points on just how to meditate. Sit comfortably, either on the floor, no, with legs crossed, or on a chair, feet flat on the floor, hands in your lap. Okay? Close your eyes. Imagine subtle energy shooting up your spine in an upright posture that isn't too rigid. So we're not sitting like really rigid, but we're sitting up straight, but nice and relaxed. And so the energy flows freely through our body. When we're sitting like this, the energy can't flow freely. Or if we're too rigid, the energy can't flow freely. So nice and relaxed and straight up. Slowly scan your body from the top of your head to the soles of your feet and back again, feeling any sensations that are present. So you can just sit there in this relaxed, upright posture, and you kind of scan your body and go, this calf is kind of bothering me a little bit, or this muscle is bothering me. So I'm going to focus more of my relaxation on that area. Or maybe my stomach is bothering me today, so I'm going to focus more relaxation on the stomach. So that's always a good thing to do. Bring attention to the sensations of your breath. We were just talking about this. Bring attention to the sensations of your breath around the rim of your nostrils, feeling the air pass over that really sensitive point of your nose. As you're breathing, feel that sensation of the air coming through the nose. When the mind wanders away from the breath into thinking, when the mind wanders away from the breath into thinking, which it will, gently bring it back. You need a comma there. Gently bring it back to the breath with a kind attitude toward yourself. So you constantly focus on the breathing. And if your mind goes off and thinks about, oh, it's going to get cold today, or I need to do this with the car, don't be, oh, I'm so mad at myself because I did it. Just go, no, I'm just going to, like you would with a good friend, right? You'd just like, let's just steer you back and, think about that breathing again. And then finally, enjoy the breath. It is life. Feel the peace it brings. End the meditation wishing all beings be happy and well. And that's that. A lot of times I'll do this. If you think about something you're thankful for while you're meditating, you will find that those two start to connect to one another. So when you feel thankful, you'll feel relaxed. When you feel relaxed, you'll feel thankful. Okay? All right. So ran over that while I was doing some research. Sitting up nice and straight and tall. Our body is straight but not rigid. Nice and comfortable. Use the back of your chair if you need to. Inhale, big, deep belly breath in. Cleansing breath. So we're clearing our mind of any thoughts, feeling any sensations in our body. Again, inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out, getting rid of any thoughts in our mind. We're just thinking about our breathing. One more time, big, deep belly breath in. And breathing out, letting all those thoughts escape out of our mind. Let's start with our feet. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. And breathing out. We're relaxing our feet. Feel like you're breathing out through your feet. Inhale, filling our lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through the feet. Now one more time. Long, slow, deep breath in. Breathing out through our feet. Relaxing our feet. Onto the legs. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. Breathing out through the legs, relaxing our legs. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through the legs. Relaxing our legs. Relax the calves, relax the thighs. Do that one more time. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. As we exhale, breathing out through the legs, relaxing our legs. Onto the hips. Take a big, deep belly breath in. As we breathe out through the hips, relaxing our hips, relaxing our bottom. Again, inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, relaxing our hips. Feel how our legs and lower back start to relax as we're doing that. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through the hips, relaxing our hips. Now we'll move to the belly. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. Imagine you're exhaling through the navel, relaxing all the muscles at the front of the stomach. When you relax these muscles, you're able to breathe better. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. And exhale. Imagine you're breathing out through the navel, relaxing all the muscles at the front of the stomach. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing out through the belly. Now we're going to do that inner stomach, what the Chinese call the second brain. So big, deep belly breath in. And now we're breathing out through the inner stomach. That feeling you get in the pit of your stomach sometimes when things aren't going right, trying to relax that feeling. Any anxiety you hold, let go of it. Again, inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhaling through the inner stomach, letting go of our anxiety, letting go of our anger, letting go of our nervousness. Inhale. Pardon me. Exhale through the inner stomach, relaxing our inner stomach. We'll do that one more time. That felt so good. Big, deep belly breath in. And as we breathe out, relaxing that inner stomach, letting go of the anxiety. Onto the lower back. Take a big, deep belly breath in. As we breathe out, we're breathing out through the lower back, relaxing our lower back. Let's do that again. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through the lower back. Feel our legs start to relax as we relax the lower back. Onto the hands. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. As we relax those hands, breathing out through the hands. Feeling the hands become very soft, very supple. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through the hands, relaxing our hands. One more time. Take a big, deep belly breath in. And as we breathe out through our hands, relaxing our hands. Onto the arms. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And breathing out through the arms, relaxing our arms. And they start to feel heavy now. That's okay. That's relaxation happening. Inhale, big, deep belly breath in. Keep the eyes closed. Exhale, breathing out through the arms. Relaxing the upper arm, relaxing the lower arm, relaxing the elbow. Again, inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through the arms, relaxing our arms. Onto our shoulders. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And breathing out through our shoulders, relaxing our shoulders. Big, deep belly breath in. Breathing out through the shoulders. Relaxing our shoulders. Nice and soft. One more time. Long, slow, deep belly breath in. And as we breathe out, we're breathing out through the shoulders, relaxing our shoulders. So now, I want you to think about something that you are thankful for, something, it could be a person, a place, a thing, something that you give thanks for. And concentrate on that as we inhale. And as we exhale, start concentrating about something or someone that you are thankful for. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, thinking about something you're thankful for, and feeling the body in its relaxed state. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale. Feeling the feeling of thankfulness, feeling of gratitude, and the feeling of relaxation start to mix together. Again, inhaling, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, feeling that thankfulness, feeling that relaxation, mixing together. One more time, we're going to do that. Big, deep belly breath in. And as we breathe out, giving thanks, feeling relaxed, letting those two feelings mix together. Beautiful. Look at how relaxed you are. I think a couple of you are asleep. Go ahead and open the eyes if you want. Look at how relaxed you guys are. I think a couple of you are actually sleeping. So, all right. Relaxation, such a good thing, isn't it? Um, yeah, really, yeah. There are some people who meditate from the seated position or the laying down position. That's okay. All right, so I'm going to turn on the overhead light. It's going to get really bright in here, so be careful. All right, so lights on. Oh, and it's bright. You guys did really good. How'd that feel? Good? All right. So please be careful the next few days. It's going to get really, really cold. So please be very, very careful, okay? You guys did really good today. Really good. Have a great weekend, all right? I will. Thank you. Definitely will. Good job. Everybody's so calm. I love it. That's a good thing. Well, you know how hard it is to be relaxed sometimes, right? Is there bread out there? Oh, come on. No, I'm just kidding. You're fine. We appreciate everything that you do. Did everybody sign in at the front desk? Please make sure you sign in at the front desk. They're eventually going to move it to a tablet. So, all right, sounds good. Thanks. Thanks.